birthday to these two lovely ladies. Here we go. Thank you for your participation. Now, for tonight's lineup. First, starting with the Lady United Longhorns. Number 1, Aisa Gloria. Number 2, Ashla Figueroa. Number 3, Carolina Andel. Number 4, Andrea Prada. Number 5, Haley Sprinkle. Number 7, Emma Miles. Number 8, Camila Santos. Number 9, Ana Sofia Chavez. Number 10, Melissa Alvarado. Number 11, Lilian Perez. Number 12, Amy Hinojosa. Number 13, Carolina Sarmiento. Number 14, Victoria Luna. And number 21, Lexi Toronto. Head coach, Leticia Longoria. And now for your Medina Valley Panthers. Number 1, Addison Greenwald. Number 2, Haley Boyd. Number 3, Kara Garcia. Number 4, Abigail Vivo. Number 6, Mia Camacho. Number 7, Madeline Salazar. Number 8, Grace Medley. Number 9, Madison Buller. Number 10, Carrie Ann Brown. Number 11, Emma Oldie. Number 12, Claire Bain. Number 13, Sadie Schweitzer. Number 16, Casey Ferris. And number 17, Alana Smith. And coached by Lisa Griggs. Now, looking all of you guys
might be back cooking with you tonight. Might be back live. And Medina Valley Volleyball brought back to you by North Park Chevrolet, trying to confirm that we're back and streaming for you. Oh, there we go. And Medina Valley Volleyball brought back to you by North Park Chevrolet. We apologize if we have a frozen video there. I think we might be back now. Seems to be having a little bit of a connectivity problem, but I think we might be good to go. Tipped over and received by number 2 for the Longhorns, set to the right side. Attacked by number 14 with a nice save by the Panthers. Haley Bull went to push it back over, but it got tangled in her fingers, and it's going to be a double for the Panthers. Point Longhorns. All right, I think we're good to go. And Alana Smith set up to the outside. Sadie Schweitzer set up to the outside for the Longhorns, and attack to the back row, and number 9 or 8 just couldn't get there. Point Longhorns. Number 4, libero for the Longhorns, serve received by Grace Medley, set up for a middle attack. It was great with a nice attempt by number 9 for that save, but point Panthers. Alana Smith back to serve. And the score is 7-11, Longhorns. Nice serve to the libero for the Longhorns, set up to the right side, and attack by number 14 off the block and out of bounds, point Longhorns. So the Panthers are coming off of a frustrating loss to Laredo Alexander. We went down there on Tuesday night and had some strong moments, but we ended up losing 0-3. The Longhorns beat United South Saturday, and then I believe they played Del Rio Tuesday and also beat them. So they're on a bit of a winning streak, and the Panthers are ready to get that back. Received by number 8. Set up to the middle with the tip over for Casey Ferris. Libero set to the left side, hit by number 8, received by number 9 for the Panthers, and an attack by Sadie Schweitzer. Nice hit, but a nice save as well by number 4, Libero, with a free ball over for the Longhorns. Set up for the right side, and a nice hit along the and that referee made a very poor call, calling that ball out of bounds. It was well inside, but we are good sports here at Medina Valley, so we're going to take that for what it is, and looks like maybe it got overruled, and so we're serving. I don't know what's happened. Nice ace for Grace Medley. Looks like the officials overruled the line judge on that one. Nice serve received by number 10, set up to the outside, and a tip over with a nice save by Madeline Salzar, and a free ball over by Grace Medley. An attack right to Grace Medley's hands, set up for the right side. Abby with a roll shot of sorts over and fell right into the center court. Point Panthers. It's a little bit disjointed, but it ended up a point, and we are closing the gap 10-12. Grace back to serve again. Nice serve received by the Longhorns, set up for right side attack, or left side attack, set up for Abby Beal, attack off the block into center court, hits the floor. Point Panthers. Nice. There's a kind of calm demeanor for the Panthers tonight. It seems like they're kind of cool, calm, and collected. See quite a few previous Panther players here in the stands tonight, volleyball players here tonight too, so that's nice to see. A nice attack by number 21, the nice save attempt, and Abby Beal hurdled the bleachers, and it would have been really sweet if it ended up in a free ball back over the net, but it was a nice attempt nonetheless. We liked the effort. We got a gym full of laughter since there's no broken bones or twisted ankles. Number 1, Aisa Villarreal, back to serve. So in district play, United is sitting in second place at 6-2 in district, with us right behind them at 6-3. Set up to the outside, Madeline Salazar. Nice hit, but blocked back and recovered by Casey Ferris. Set up for the right side and an attack by Abby Beal. Number 10 was able to hit it, but they hit it into the net and they weren't able to recover it. Point Panthers. And we got a front row to back row transition. Addison Friesenhahn into serving. Carrie and Graham in for Maddie Bull on the front row. Number 1, Addison Friesenhahn. Beautiful jump serve right inside the back line. Beautiful ace for the Panthers. I know she liked that one. And that one went into the net. Point Longhorns. All right, number 3, Carolina Sandell back to serve for the Longhorns. We got score of 13-14. Longhorns lead. Received by Madeline Salazar. Bump set to Madeline with a roll shot over to the back row. Set up for the middle. Tipped over and saved by Addison Friesenhahn. And a little bit of a sloppy but effective free ball back over. Set up for the outside, number 13, tip over. Madison Salazar set up to the right side with an attack cross court to number 21 for the Longhorns. Set up to the right side, attack by number 10. Nice save by Alana Smith. Set up for Madeline Salazar, who tips it over and received by number 13. Tip back over. Woo! And it looks like we went head over heels, and looks like maybe they had a back row attack, and I think we're going to take a timeout here as we look at a little bit of an injury.
Right now, Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks. Plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash. And $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with 0 down or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
All right, so we had a little bit of a Jack and Jill went down the hill between a couple of the Panther players, but Grace Medley, when we went on break, had a minor injury, but it looks like she's good to go. I think maybe just some court burn or maybe even busted up her tape on her arm or something. But either way, she is back in, and we are ready to go. Number 2, Haley Bull, back to serve. I think that point came to us. It looked like maybe they had a back row attacker, and that serve went out of bounds. So 14-15, Laredo. Got some substitutions on Laredo's side. And number 4, Andrea Fraga, back to serve. Nice serve to the middle back. Addison Friesenhahn set up to Carrie Ann Graham, and a nice attack with a nice save by number 1. Set up for a back row to be attacked, but ended up being a free ball over. Received by Addison Friesenhahn. Set up for Carrie Ann Graham. Off the block. Hit the floor for the Laredo. Point Panthers, and it's a tie ball game. Number 7, Madeline Salazar, back to serve. Nice serve to the back row. Libero set up for the right side, and they're going to call a lift on the Longhorns. And Madeline will continue her serving streak. We take the lead, I think, for the first time this set, 16-15. Nice tip over by the Panthers, received, but hit out of play by Sadie Schweitzer. Point Longhorns. time to time because this thing keeps clicking. And we have number 9 for the Longhorns back to serve, Ana Sofia Chavez. Floater serve to the middle, back received by number 2, set up for the right side carry, and Graham looked like it was not off the block, looks like no touch, and out of bounds, point Longhorns. Another serve by number 9, received by Addison Friesenhahn, set up for a free ball by Alana Smith. Number 2 sets, that was a double or a lift or a carry. It was something squirrely all the way around. We'll take a point for the Panthers, 17-17. Madison Bullard in to serve. And our middle, Casey Ferris, in on the far row. Nice serve. Back row set up for the right side. And an attack into the block, but the block fell on our side. Weren't able to hold it tight enough. Point Longhorns. Number 4, Libero serves, received by our Libero, Grace Medley, set up for the outside, Sadie Schweitzer, but just outside the back line, point Longhorns. It looks like on that note, Coach Griggs is going to take a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Texan Bank.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Back, Medina Valley Volleyball brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. The Panthers looking to break up a little bit of the momentum. A tight game here, though, on the first set on this Friday night, 17-19. And also on this nice, beautiful, kind of first real fall nighty feeling night. Couple of them this week. And I am here for it. Libero set to the outside. Nice save by Grace Medley. Set to Alana Smith. The roll shot over received by the Libero for the Longhorns. Set up to the outside and a tip over off our blocking hand of Sadie Schweitzer, I believe, or maybe Casey. Either way, point Longhorns. And they lead 20-17. Longhorns lead 20-17. Received by Madison Bullard. Set up to the middle. Beautiful hit by Casey Ferris. Number 9 got behind it, but was unable to keep it alive. And we will take it 18-20. And our very own number 17, Alana Smith, back to serve. Nice serve received by the Libero for the Longhorns. Set up to the outside, number 3, attack. Received by number 9 with a pass over by Alana Smith. Set up to the right side, tip over, received, and pushed back over by Alana Smith. Received in a Libero set up, right side attack into the back row. Saved by Madison Bullard. Received by Grace Medley. Lob back over by Casey. And a nice attack by their middle, number 3, point Longhorns. Score is 18-21, Longhorn lead. Served by number 21, Lexi Medrano. And we're going to have to settle down a little bit and get back to Panther Volleyball. Try to close this gap here. 18-22, Longhorn lead. Number 21, Lexi Medrano, back to serve again. Jump serve received by number 9, bump set to the outside. Number 4 attack, but blocked back. Set up by Alana Smith, tipped over by the libero. Jump set and an attack by number 3 off the block, hit the floor, point Longhorns. Starting to get away from us a little bit. Sometimes they just don't fall the right way, and that's what's happening now. Point Longhorns, 18-23. Jump serve and a squirrely reception by number 4, point Longhorns. Lexi back to serve for first potential match point, set point. Just match point. Set point. Set 1. Set up for Abby Beal, blocked back high and received by Grace Medley. Right side attack and inbound, point Panthers. Grace Medley back to serve, 19-24. Potential set point. Set up to the right side off the net, and libero tip back over. A nice save by attack with a block off the block, and great save attempt by their libero, but not enough for number 10 to get it back over to the Panther side. Point Panthers, 20-24. And we are in a 0-error situation. On that note, the Longhorns are going to take a timeout, brought to you by 3D Landscaping.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
And we're back. Medina Valley Volleyball brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. Take a quick timeout for the Longhorns, hoping to break the momentum. We are back in the striking distance, 20-24, but put ourselves in a situation where we have to be error-free from here on out to try to take this set. And this is set 1. Nice serve by number 8, received by the Longhorns, set up for the middle and tipped over. A nice pancake attempt by Grace Medley, but unable to get under it for the second pass, and that is a set point for the Longhorns, and that set was brought to you by Medina Electric. We exceed member expectations in everything we do.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Have you ever been in a car accident? Was your car taken to a body shop or maybe an impound yard? Perhaps a major repair that's too costly. Even if this happened 2 years ago, Lone Star Towing is interested in buying all junk, wrecked, and abandoned vehicles. The process of getting you paid and that vehicle out of there is quick and easy. Call Lone Star Towing today at 210-777-0585.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
And we are back, set 2, brought to you by Medina Electric. We exceed member expectations in everything we do. And we are back for set 2. We dropped the first set, I think, 20 to 25. It was a close set all the way through, so definitely within reach and should not be too far of a stretch to make pretty easy work of the Longhorns has been my observation. So just got to keep a little bit more rhythm going and get a little bit more of a roll going. Been trying to figure out during the break what our coaches' shirts say. They're pink, obviously in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but the front says WWDD, and I believe they say, what would Disa do? So I think it's a shirt honoring Disa's birthday, Coach Griggs' birthday, but I cannot tell what the back says, so I will report back once I'm able to figure that out. But as you can see, we've got our green ribbons again, and I just wanted to give the update if you didn't see it from Dave, Kara's dad, on Facebook today. There's been some great progress on Kara's recovery. They said that she has, I'll just say it verbatim so I don't mess anything up. It says, she has been walking some and said a few words today, including hi to her mom, Stacy, and hungry. So that is a pretty fabulous update, and we are continuing to pray think about Kara and her family, and looking forward to having her back in this gymnasium with the girls. And on that note, it is 1-1. Grace Medley, number 8, back to serve. Nice serve received by number 1, set up by the libero with a tip over by number 13 to the back row, received by number 8. And a hit by Casey Ferris, dug out by number 1 for the Longhorns, and set back up to the right side. Abby Beal tip over, received by number 1, set up for the right side, and attack received by Grace Medley. Number 9 steps in for second hit, tip back over by Madeline Salazar, set up to the middle for the Longhorns, off the block, received by number 17. Libero set up in a right side attack by Abby Beal, but a nice dig by number 4 libero for the Longhorns. Free ball back over, received by Casey Ferris, and set up for the right side, off the block, received by number 10 for the Longhorns. Set up to the right side or outside, and a lot of squirrely activity that ended up in a Panther point. And Grace will continue to serve. 2-1. Panthers. Grace is back to jump serving, set up for the right side, attacked by number 10 off the block. Number 9 tried to dig it out, but was unable to keep it in play. Point Longhorns. I tell you what, Coach Griggs has a pretty good shoe game. I've been noticing since I've been broadcasting that I don't know if I've seen her wear the same shoes twice, but she is rocking some nice looking pink breast cancer awareness Nikes tonight. We'll have to start keeping tabs on her shoe choices from game to game. Nice serve by number 3, received by number 9, Maddie Bullard. Jump set to the middle, roll shot over by Abby Beal, and it was effective for a point. Point Panthers. Carrie Ann Ferris in on the front row for Maddie Bull, and Casey Ferris, number 16, out for Addison Friesenhahn, back to serve. 3-3 here in set 2. Jump, nice serve, received by the libero, set up for the right side, tip over by number 10, off the block, squirrely attack, pushed back over by number 7. The tip over by the middle for the Longhorns, jump set to the middle for Takarian Graham, attacked and blocked back over, received by Abby Beal, set up for the outside number 7, off the block, received by the libero, set up for the outside, attack by number 13, off the block, received by number 1, Addison Friesenhahn. Back set to the right side, nice attack by Abby Beal, received by the Longhorns, set up to the outside number 13, off the block, but unable to dig it out for Alana Smith, point Longhorns. And we have number 14, Victoria Luna coming on the front row, and number 2, Ashlet Figueroa coming in to serve. Serve received by Madeline Salzar. Set up for Madeline Salzar. Received by number 1. Set up for the outside number 13. Carolina Samaniego for a kill. Point Longhorns. Ashlet Figueroa back to serve again. Jump serve received by Addison Friesenhahn. Set up for the middle and an attack with a block that fell down on their side of the net. Point Panthers. We got Haley Bull coming in for Abby Beal. Heading back to serve. Nice serve by Haley Bull. Received by number 1. Set up for the outside number 14. Attack and out of bounds. Point Panthers. And it is 5-5. Haley Bull serve a little bit too much on that one, and it floated out of bounds. Point Longhorns. And we got substitution for the Longhorns. Number 9, Ana Sofia Chavez in to serve. I wonder if they call her Anna or Sofia. Set up for the right side. Madeline Salzar attack with a nice dig by number 2 for the Longhorns. Set up for the outside number 8. Roll shot over and received by Grace Bedley. Set up for Carrie Ann Ferris. Blocked back over. Set up to the right side. Alana Smith, but that one was outside the line. Point Longhorns. Number 9, Chavez to serve again, received by Grace Medley, set up by Alana Smith to the right side, standing hit by Madeline Salzar. Right side attack by number 14, received by Addison Friesenhahn, set up to the outside number 7, Madeline Salzar off the block, received by the libero, set up to the outside number 8, attack, high hit to the back row, received and set up by Haley Bull with a tip over attempt that just didn't hit her hands the way she wanted it to. Point Longhorns. And on that note, Disa is going to take a timeout. This timeout being brought to you by Texan Bank.
Rusty Rooster at 806 Highway 90 West in Castroville is the place to stop on your way home from work, or to drop by on the weekend to grab some beverages without ever leaving your truck. Rusty Rooster, the place in Castroville for quenching your thirst from sun up to sundown. Drive through today. Fast, convenient. That's Rusty Rooster, 806 Highway 90 West in Castroville. After all, anything goes till the rooster crows.
All right, North Park Chevrolet brings Medina Valley Volleyball back to you here on this Friday night. We are in the second set. We've kept it real tight up to this point, but they just cleaned up a few good points back-to-back on us, so we took a timeout to try to reset a little bit. Gonna lob that one back over, received by number 9, set up for the right side with a tip over, but out of bounds tip over, point Panthers. And we will take it. Number 7, Madeline Salazar, back to serve. Ooh, out of bounds, floater serve by Madeline Salazar, point Longhorns. And it is 6-9. Longhorns lead. Received by Haley Bull, set up for the right side, attack by Carrie Ann Graham. Looks like they said no touch, just off the net, so out of bounds and point Longhorns. Libero Andrea Fraga to serve, received by Haley Bull, set up for the outside, off the net, attack by Claire Bain, who is substituted in, set up to the outside, number 8, attack, block drive back to the Libero. She tried to keep it alive, but they were unable to make it work, point Panthers. And 7-10, Panthers. Maddie Bull in to serve. Casey Ferris back on the front row. A serve received by number 8, tipped over by the setter on that tight pass. Standing attack by the middle, Casey Ferris. Looking a little wonky over there. Free ball over by the Longhorns. Set up to the middle and a tip over by Casey Ferris, and they just didn't know who wanted that ball for the Longhorns. Point Panthers. 8-10. Longhorns lead, but we're closing the gap. Nice serve received by number 9. Set up for the right side. Attack blocked, but not tight enough on the net. Net trickled down the front of our attackers, or our blockers. Point Longhorns. Got some substitutions. And number 21, Lexi Madrano, to serve for United. Jump serve to the back row, received by Grace Medley. Set up for the outside, Claire Bame attack. A little bit too much loft on that one, though, and it was hit out of bounds. Point Longhorns. Lexi Madrano back to serve again. Widening their lead, 8-12. Received by number 9, set up for the middle, Casey Ferris. With a nice attack, the number 9 could not get under. Kill for number 16, Casey Ferris. Substitution, Abby Beal in for Haley Bull, back on the front row, and Alana Smith, number 17, back to serve. Received and set up for the middle, number 3, off the block, and our back row was unable to get back to recover the block. Point Longhorns. 9-13. Number 1, Aisa Villarreal to serve. Jump serve received by Abby Beal. Set up for Abby Beal. Off the net attack received by number 1. Set up for the outside. Blocked back to number 13. Nobody there to pick it up. Point Panthers. Panthers are looking to get a little bit more of the momentum going their direction. And Grace Medley back to serve. Score 10-13 Panthers. Or, excuse me, Longhorns. Looks like we got a shoe tying situation. And now number 8 serves. Nice serve received by the Liberos. Set up for the outside off the net attack. Number 13 blocked back to number 13. Woo! And then blocked back and forth and ultimately landed out of bounds. Panthers, point Longhorns. Or inbounds on the Panther side, point Longhorns. Carolina Sandell to serve, 10-14. Serve to the back row, received by number 9. Set up for the middle. Allie Beal with a nice hit off the block, received by the back row for the Longhorns. Free balled over for the Longhorns, received by number 9. Set up to the middle. Another nice attack off the block and hit the floor. Nobody could recover that one for the Longhorns. Point Panthers. And front row to back row substitutions with Addison Friesenhahn, number 1, back to serve. Nice serve by Addison Friesenhahn, received and tipped back over. Happy birthday for Abby Beal, Point Panthers. And it's a nice treat to have the football team here tonight. They played last night, so no game for them tonight. They went down to Laredo. I can't remember which Laredo, but they were both the only undefeated teams in the district, and unfortunately at the last minute the Panthers fell and lost by 1 touchdown. Blocked back by Carrie Ann Ferris. Carrie Ann Graham combining our middles here. You know, just a team of 1, and that's a timeout brought to you by 3D Landscaping. And we are back. Medina Valley Volleyball brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. The Panthers are looking to take control of this set here. We are down by 1 point here in the second set, 13-14. Caught a little steam, so Laredo United took a timeout, try to break that up a little bit, but Addison Friesenhahn back to serve. Another nice serve received by number 1, set up for the right side, attack, blocked, but once again, not tight enough on that block, and the ball trickles down the front row. Point Longhorns. Number 2, Ashlet Figueroa into serve for the Longhorns, and they lead 13-15. Serve received by Grace Medley, tight on the net, one-hand set with a nice right side, or middle attack by number 10, Carrie Ann Graham. Number 2, Haley Bull, back to serve. Serve received by number 1, set up for the outside. Ooh, a nice attack. Number 8 just couldn't get under it. Point Longhorns. Couple substitutions on the Longhorn side. Front row to back row transition. And number 9, Ana Sofia Chavez, back to serve. Medina Valley is down 14-16. Serve received by Addison Friesenhahn, set up by the libero for the outside. Number 10, standing hit to back row, received by the libero, set up for the right side. Tip over, caught by Carrie Ann, and an attack by Carrie Ann off the block for Laredo and into the stands. Point Panthers. Got Claire Bain, number 12, in on the front row. Madeline Salazar back to serve, number 7. A nice short serve, number 11, received for the Longhorns, set up for the right side. Hit cross court. Haley Bull reached for it, got her fingers on it, but unable to keep it in play. Point Longhorns. 15-17, Longhorns lead. Number 4, libero Andrea Fraga to serve, received by Addison Friesenhahn. Set up to the right side. Carrie Ann Ferris with an attack out of bounds cross court. Point Longhorns. On that note, Panthers will take a timeout, brought to you by Texan Bank.
Right now at Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks. Plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash. And $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with 0 down or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
And we're back for Medina Valley Volleyball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. Just give a shout out to some of our sponsors here tonight. We appreciate your support, able to bring Panther Volleyball live for our friends and family that may not be able to be here with us tonight. IMS Industrial Maintenance Service owners Brian and Vance McCool, thank you for your support. Lob back over, set up for the outside for the Longhorns. Off the block, received by Addison Friesenhahn. Set up to the outside. Clara Bain missed her timing and hit that ball into the net. Point Longhorns. 19-15, Longhorn lead. Set up for the middle, off the block. Libero got under it, but was unable to keep it in play. Point Panthers. And front row to back row substitution. Maddie Bolin to serve. Casey Ferris in on the front row. Let's get it going, Panthers. Received by the Longhorns. Set up. Oh, nice save. Slapping at it, but for a nice save by Alana. And then a nice block right back onto the floor for Laredo. That's point Panthers. And I tell you what, their setter for the Longhorns, it seems like she's holding on to that ball quite some time. I'd say that's why she's had a couple carry calls probably. Serve, received by number 12, set up for the middle, attack off the hands of our libero, Grace Medley, point Longhorns. Got some double substitution for the Longhorns, and number 21, Lexi Madrano, back to serve. 17-20, Laredo lead. Jump serve, cross court, received by number 9. A little bit squirrely at the back row attack into the net for Maddie Bull, point Longhorns. Lexi Madrano back to serve, 17-21. Serve received by Haley Bull. Set up for the outside. Claire Bain tipped over, received by number 21. Set up for the outside. Number 12 attack, block up to the net, received by Casey Ferris. Set up and trickled back over for the Panthers. Received and hit back over by the libero. Set up for the outside. Claire Bain with a nice attack, but dug out by number 4. Set up for the outside. Number 12. Hitting the back row, dug by 9, Maddie Bull, tipped over by Casey Ferris, and able to keep it alive for a free ball. Everyone needs to settle down, play their role. Number 12, attack to the back row. Number 9, receives, set up for the right side, attack, off the fingers of a couple Panther players. Point Longhorns. Fans are expressing frustration with how long the setter is holding on to the ball. Number 21, Lexi Madrano, continues to serve, 17-22. Jump serve, middle back, Grace Medley. Casey Ferris hit over, set up for the right side. Received by Haley Bull, back over to Laredo's side. Set up for their outside attack. Hit the far corner for Panthers, missed by Maddie Bull, point Longhorns, 17-23. Miss Lexi Madrano has been serving far too long. Time to break the serve. It's hard when we put ourselves in the position where there cannot be any errors. Received by Grace Medley, tipped over to the back corner. A nice look, a nice placement by Alana Smith, playing smart volleyball. Point Panthers. next level play, knowing where people are and where your holes are on the court. Nice serve by Alana Smith. Set up to the middle, number 3. Attack blocked back. Tried to dig it out by the libero, and it worked out. Free ball for Laredo. Set up to the right side. Abby Beal tip over to the back corner. Set up by their libero, and a fumbled attack by number 7 for the Longhorns. Point Panthers. 19-23. Back in a situation where we can't miss. Number 17, Alana Smith. Nice serve received by number 3. Set up for the middle and an out of bounds attack. Point Panthers. 20-23, and Alana Smith, number 17, continues to serve. Received by number 3. Setter tip over, set up, and right side attack. Received by Alana Smith. Set up for the right side. Abby Beal roll shot. Received by the libero. Set back up to their outside. Number 12 launches that one way out of bounds. Point Panthers will take it. 21-23 Panthers. On that note, Laredo will take a timeout, brought to you by 3D Landscaping.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
And we are back. Medina Valley Volleyball brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. And Panthers are trying to rally here, 21-23. Alana Smith to serve. Laredo took a timeout, hoping to break up the momentum and serving effort. See if we can't keep it rolling. Oh, missed serve by Alana Smith. Point Laredo, and I know she hates that. Just how it goes sometimes. 24-21. That's why we don't like to be in this no-fail situation. Sometimes those serves are going to fall like that. Set point, 21-24. Jump serve received by Abby Beal. Tight on the net, set up for an attack by Casey Ferris with a nice line shot. Good look, good placement. Kill for Casey Ferris. And Grace Medley back to serve. 22-24. Nice serve received by number 1. Set up for the right side. Attack off the block. Passed over, lobbed over. Set up for the outside, number 13. Received by number 9. Set up for the outside, number 1. Tip over to the back row. Nice and high, though. Gave him plenty of time to move around. Tipped over. Nice save by Grace Medley. Pushed over by Alana Smith to the back corner. They couldn't get to it. Point Panthers. Put a nice quick ball back to the far corner, and they could not get cross court that fast. Nice look. Nice serve received by the libero. Set up for their outside. Number 13 attack received by Grace Medley. Set up for the right side. Abby Beal hit. Received by number 21. Set up for their right side. Tipped over. Number 13 kept it alive. Set up for the outside. Madeline Salazar. Soft attack. Received, back row attack, set up for Madeline Salazar, free ball. Set up, tip over, blocked back and pushed back over by Casey Ferris. Set up for the outside, off the block, saved by Madeline Salazar. Grace Medley, attack, standing attack out of bounds. And that is set point, set 2, brought to you by Medina Electric. So it looks like there's a discrepancy. They thought the set was over, but the scoreboard says 24-25, and of course you have to win by 2. So we have to. I think we're trying to figure out if the score is actually 24-25 or not. But if the score is actually 24-25, we have to win by 2, meaning this game is not over yet. And it looks like that was a score issue, and that's set point. We'll be back shortly for set 3.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Have you ever been in a car accident? Was your car taken to a body shop? Or maybe an impound yard? Perhaps a major repair that's too costly. Even if this happened 2 years ago, Lone Star Towing is interested in buying all junk, wrecked, and abandoned vehicles. The process of getting you paid and that vehicle out of there is quick and easy. Call Lone Star Towing today at 210-777-0585.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Right now at Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks, plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash, and $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with 0 down, or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
And we are back, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. The Panthers are leading in 2 tight sets so far. I'm sorry, they're trailing in 2 tight losses. The first 2 sets, they're 0-2, and they are needing to dig deep and find a way to win. These were not sets that we needed to lose. Needing to see it fall our way here. Trickled into the net point, Longhorns. Number 21, Lexi Medrano to serve. Received by Abby Beal, set up for Abby Beal, but they got in each other's way. Point Longhorns. The Longhorns lead, 0-2. And that was launched out of bounds. We'll take it, Point Panthers. Nice serve by Grace Medley. Set up to the right side. Attack off the block onto the floor for the Panthers. Point Longhorns. Lexi Medrano's serve, received by Madeline Salzar, set up from Madeline Salzar, outside attack, launched over off the blockers onto the floor for the Longhorns, Point Panthers. And substitution, Casey Ferris out, Maddie Bull out, Carrie Ann Graham on the front row, and Addison Friesenhan back to serve. And let's get it going, Panthers. Nice jump serve, trickle over the net, set up on the right side, attack off the blocker, nice save by Alana Smith, set up to the right side, attack by Abby Beal off the blocker, received by number 21, Lexi Medrano, set up for a back row attack into the net for the Longhorns, Point Panthers. 3-3. Let's see if we can't catch some steam here. Served by Addison Friesenhan. Trickled over the net again for a very, very lucky ace. But we will take it. 4-3. Oh, and that's served into the net for the Panthers. Point Longhorns. Number 3, Carolina Sandell to serve, received by Grace Medley, set up for the middle attack by Carrie Ann Graham, received, nice save by 21, blocked back by Abby Beal and Carrie Ann Graham. Beautiful block, Point Panthers. Abby Beal comes out for number 2, Haley Bull, back to serve. Panther lead for one of the first times tonight, 5-4. Nice serve, received by number 1 for the Longhorns. Set up for the middle, tip over, blocked back to her face. Received and set up for an outside, received by Grace Medley. Set up for a middle, tip over by Carrie Ann Libera. Set up for the outside, out of bounds. Looks like no touch by the Panthers. Point Panthers. Leading 6-4, Haley Bull to serve again. Nice serve received by the Libero. Set up for the middle. Attack off the block. Pancake save. And a beautiful pancake and save for a free ball over. Set up for the outside Libero. Tip over. Received by number 2, Haley Bull. Set up for A tip over by Madeline Salazar. Number 21 tipped over the back row. Grace Medley hit that one into the net. Point Longhorns. Served by the Longhorns. Set up for a middle. Carrie and Graham attack into the back row. Nice back line shot by Carrie and Graham. We'll take that. Kill point Panthers. 7-5. Panther lead. Sadie Schweitzer, number 13, in on the front row. Madeline Salazar back to serve. Nice floater serve received by the libero. Set up for the outside. Received by Madeline Salazar. Set up for the middle attack. Received by number 1 off the basketball hoop. The nice save by the libero. Free balled over. Set up for the outside. Sadie Schweitzer with a nice hit off the fingers of the blockers for Laredo and Point Panthers. We'll take that lead 8-5 and let's keep it going. Number 7, Madeline Salazar to continue to serve. Be nice if we could make easy work of this set. Nice floater serve to the back row. Set up for the outside. Number 14 attack off the blocker. Received by Addison Friesenon. Set up for the outside. Sadie Schweitzer with a nice hit off the fingers of the libero. Point Panthers. Now we're starting to see a little Panther volleyball. And on that note, Laredo United will take a timeout, brought to you by 3D Landscaping.
Right now at Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks. Plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash. And $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with 0 down or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
And we are back. Medina Valley Panther Volleyball brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. Panthers have got a little something going, and United is not liking it, but we are going to try to keep that alive. Looking a little bit more like Panther Volleyball, not letting the Longhorns drive the momentum and style of play and playing a little bit more like the kind of volleyball we know. Had some nice attacks by our front row, Sadie Schweitzer and Carrie Ann Ferris, in the last few series, and we're enjoying a little bit of a lead that we must sustain. 9-5. Number 7, Madeline Salazar serve. Received by their libero with a tight setup jump set to the right side, but blocked right back to their floor. Point Panthers. That's what we like to see, the aggressive at the net Panther volleyball. Let's keep it swinging, ladies. Another nice floater serve to the back row, received by the Longhorns, set up for their outside. Attack received by Addison Friesenon, set up for the outside. Another nice attack by Sadie Schweitzer off the blockers and right side roll shot by the Longhorns. Set up for Addison Friesenon, roll shot by Alana Smith, set up for the outside for the Longhorns. Off the block, but nobody there for coverage. Gotta cover that block. Point Longhorns. Tip over but out of bounds for Alana Smith. She looked at that like, oops, I didn't mean to launch it quite that far. We'll received by Haley Bull. Set up and a nice tip over to hit the floor for Carrie Ann Graham. Point Panthers. And substitution, Maddie Bull back to serve. Casey Ferris in on the front row. Nice jump serve received by number 11 for the Longhorns. Set up for their outside. Number 9 off the block. Received by Madison Bullard into the net. Couldn't dig it out. Point Longhorns. Received by, I don't know what that was, Panther ladies, but we'll just not repeat it and pretend it didn't happen. Number 4, Laredo's libero, back to serve. Lob serve received by Madison Bullard. Set up for the outside, roll shot over by Sadie Schweitzer. Set up for the middle, tip over, and nobody's home. That off-block coverage has gotten really ugly, and Coach Griggs is not happy about it. Timeout. Panthers, brought to you by Texan Bank.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
And we are back. Medina Valley Volleyball brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. We got a little bit out of sorts there for a little bit. It took a timeout to settle it down and get back to normal. Received, set up for Sadie Schweitzer. Attack, blocked back, but off block received by Laredo. Sets up to the outside. Received by Grace Medley. Set up for the middle. Attacked by Casey Ferris. Received and recovered by Longhorns. Block back to the Longhorns side. Set up for their outside. Attack off the block. Nice off block reception by Casey Ferris. Hit over, received by libero. Back row attack. Dug by Grace Medley and tipped back over by Sadie Schweitzer. Set up for the right side on Laredo. Off the block. Received by Madison Bullard onto the net. But blocked. Happy birthday blocked right back by Casey Ferris. Free ball over, set up for, tipped over by Alana Smith, and nice hard-earned point there for the Panthers. Number 2, Haley Bull out for Abby Beal. Number 4 on the front row, Alana Smith back to serve. Nice serve received by number 5 for the Longhorns. Cross-court attack by the right side. Libero set up for off the net hit by Abby Beal. Set up by the libero for Laredo and hit into the net by the right side hitter, number 14 for the Longhorns. Point Panthers. 13-10 Panthers, and Alana Smith continues the serve. Another nice serve received by number 8. Set up for a middle attack and trickled down the front of our blockers. Point Longhorns. Number 21, Lexi Medrano back to serve. Panther lead 13-11. Set up for the outside. Nice attack by Abby Beal. Nobody's home for Laredo. Point Panthers. That one had Grace smiling. Number 8, Grace Medley back to serve. Nice serve by Grace Medley. Received by number 10. Set up for number 10 by Laredo. Off the block. Received by Grace. Set up to the right side. Abby Beal hit that one into the net. Point Laredo. number 1, Aisa Villarreal for the Longhorns back to serve. Panther lead 14-12 here in the third set. Serve received by Madison Salazar, set up for Madeline Salazar, tipped over, received by the libero, set up for the right side, blocked back to Laredo's side, set up by number 21, free ball over by number 12, received by Maddie Bull, set up for the middle, Casey, received by number 12 for Laredo, set up for the outside, blocked, but on the off-block recovery, they called a carry on number 4, Abby Beal. Point Longhorns, 13-14. Panther lead. Jump serve to the back row, number 9 receives. Set up for the middle, tipped over by number 4. And some squirreliness happening on Laredo's side for 4 hits and a Panther point. Round of substitutions, bringing Addison Friesenhahn back into serve, and Carrie Graham got left hanging on that high five, but she is in to play some aggressive front row volleyball. Addison Friesenhahn serve into the net. Point Longhorns. And number 3, Carolina Sandell back to serve. Panther lead 15-14. Serve by number 3, looks like saved, and lobbed back over by Grace Medley. Set up for the middle, blocked back by Carrie Graham and Madeline Salazar. Set up for Carrie Graham. Attack off the blockers. Nobody's home. Point Panthers. Haley Bull in for Abby Beal, and she'll move to the service line. 16-14 Panthers. Nice serve by Haley Bull, received by the Longhorns, set up for the right side, attack off the fingers of Addison Friesenhahn, keeps it alive for a free ball by 17, Alana Smith, received by number 1, set up for the middle, attack, kept alive by Addison Friesenhahn, set up by Haley Bull and passed back over by Alana Smith, set up for the outside, close to the net with an out of bounds pushover. Point Panthers. And Haley will continue the serve. Panther lead 17-14. Another nice serve. Her serve has gotten real consistent as of late. Set up for the right side attack, and no good excuse for no coverage on that one, really. Plenty of time to get to the ball, but nonetheless it hit the floor. Looks like a Longhorn ball. Looks like there might have been a little confusion out there that led to that, so we'll straighten that out. And Longhorn serve, jump serve to the back row, out of bounds. Point Panthers. Number 7, Madeline Salazar back to serve. 18-15 Panther lead. Nice floater serve to the back row, set up for their outside. Number 14, attack off the block, received by Madeline Salazar for a beautiful attack, but also a beautiful dig by number 1 for Laredo. Set up for the back row, lob over by the libero, received by Addison Friesenhahn. Set up for the right side, beautiful swing attack. Nice dig attempt by the libero, but no chance of getting that one back over. Point Panthers. Madeline Salazar back to serve again, 19-15. Man, those swing attacks are pretty. So lob serve to the back row. Set number 2 jump set. Push over, but blocked back by the Panthers. Set up for the right side attack. Received by Addison Friesenhahn. Set up for a back row attack by Haley Bull into the net. Point Laredo. Number 12, Amy Hanosa. Back to serve for Laredo. Score 16-19. Received by Grace Medley. Set up for the outside. Sadie Schweitzer. Attack received by the libero. Set up for a free ball by number 8. Received by Haley Bull. Set up for the right side. Attack by carry in Ferris, but looks like that one was right out of bounds. 17-19. Laredo continues the serve. Serve received by Ailey Bull. Set up for the outside, Sadie Schweitzer. Floater attack to the back row. Set up for the right side. Attack received by Ailey Bull. Set up for off the net by Sadie Schweitzer. Attack received by number 12 for Laredo. Set up to the outside. Attack blocked right back, but recovered by Laredo. Fumbled the dig over on the Panthers side. Point Laredo. 18-19. Panther lead by 1. We're going to have to keep this lead maintained if we want to keep this match alive. We're down 0-2 on the night. Got to win this one to stay alive. Set up for a middle attack. Blocked and trickled down the front of the Laredo blockers. Point Panthers. Panthers enjoy a 20-18 lead. Maddie Bull, number 9, in to serve. Casey Ferris, number 16, in on the front row. Let's get some strong serves. Error-free, aggressive volleyball. A nice serve received by the libero. Number 4 set up for the middle tip over, received by Sadie Schweitzer. Set up for Sadie Schweitzer with a nice tip over, received by number 2. Laredo set up for an out of bounds hit by number 8. And I tell you what, I think that the Panther fans are wanting to see a little bit more going now swinging, man. Let's swing. Number 9, Maddie Bull, back to serve again. Looks like Laredo is going to try to ice her out, though, and take a timeout. This timeout will be brought to you by 3D Landscaping.
Have you ever been in a car accident? Was your car taken to a body shop? Or maybe an impound yard? Perhaps a major repair that's too costly. Even if this happened 2 years ago, Lone Star Towing is interested in buying all junk, wrecked, and abandoned vehicles. The process of getting you paid and that vehicle out of there is quick and easy. Call Lone Star Towing today at 210-777-0585.
Right now at Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks, plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash, and $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with 0 down, or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
And Panther Volleyball is back, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. Laredo took a timeout, trying to ice us out a little bit, but Maddie Bull serve inbounds. Called that inbounds ace for Maddie Bull. We will take it. (22-18) Panther lead. A nice serve received by the libero. Set up for the middle. Tried to tip it over, but didn't get it over the net. I tell you what, this catch and throw business that Laredo has going on is a lot. But either way, that one didn't work out. Number 9 continues to serve. 12 receives. Set up for a tip over, but nobody there to cover that tip. Point Laredo. Scores 23-19 Panthers. We have got to break this serve, and let's just finish it. Serve received by Grace Medley. Set up for Casey Ferris. A nice attack. Number 12 kept it alive really high, and a nice save free ball for Laredo. Set up for the middle. Another kept alive. Second hit by Maddie Board. Tipped over by... And I guess they're going to call a double hit off of Sadie Schweitzer's hit over the net. 20-23. Panther lead. Let's break it here. Laredo's libero serves received by our libero, Grace Medley. Set up for the outside, Sadie Schweitzer. Attack off the hands of number 4. And a point for the Panthers. Nice line shot by Sadie Schweitzer for the kill. Alana Smith back to serve. And this is a set point attempt for the Panthers, looking to close out their first win on the night for a 2-1 going into the fourth set. Nice serve by Alana Smith, received and set up for a middle attack, blocked back by Alana Smith and Casey Ferris. Set up for Casey, attack kept alive and received for the Panthers by Grace Medley. Set up for the right side attack, blocked back over the head of our defender, and that's a point for Laredo. Laredo's ball. Panther lead 24-21. One more point for the Panthers to keep the night alive. Lexi Madrano back into serve for Laredo. Received by number 9, set up for a tip over by Abby Beal. Libera set up for the outside attack, and nobody there to cover the off block again. Point Laredo. Deesa's going to take a timeout on that note. 3D Landscaping bringing you this timeout.
Right now at Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks, plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash, and $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with zero down, or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
All right, Medina Valley Panther volleyball brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. And I tell you what, the Panthers are really hoping to shut this one down and take a win out of this set, move on to the fourth set, leading 24-22. Lexi Madrano to serve for Laredo. Serve received by number 1, set up for a tip over by Casey Ferris for set point. Brought to you by Medina Electric. We exceed member expectations in everything we do. We'll be back in a couple minutes for set 4.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
All right, and that was Alana Smith. Point. Point Panthers. Nice serve. Alana received and shanked by number 13 for the Longhorns. Point Panthers again. Off to a good start. 2-0 here in the fourth set. Received by number 13 for the Longhorns. Set up, but a carry. And they are going to stop. Panther fans liked that call. Looks like they didn't allow that carry by the setter for the Longhorns. Alana Smith serve, received by number 13. Set up for the middle, and a beautiful kill by number 3. Carolina Sandell. Nobody home for the Panthers. Point Longhorns. Longhorn serve received by Grace Medley. Set up for a middle lob hit over by Casey Ferris. Point Panthers. Our very own Grace Medley back to serve, enjoying a 4-1 lead, trying to get the momentum going early here, but that was a little bit of extra love on that serve out of bounds. Point Laredo. Number 3, Carolina Sandell into serve for Laredo. Nice serve received by number 9. Set up for the middle pushover. Received by number 1. Set up for their outside number 12. Attack received. Nice save by number 9. Set up for the outside Madeline Salazar. Standing hit over to the back row number 1. Set up for the right side number 10. Tip over. That off block coverage not there again for the Panthers. Point Laredo. Four to 3 Panthers. Carolina back to serve again. Serve to the line. Set up for Madeline Salazar. Attack off the block. Received by number 12. Set up for the right side. Attack received by Maddie Bull. Set up for the outside right side Abby Beal, but flubbed it a little bit off her fingers into the net. Point Laredo. 4 to 4. Serve received by Maddie Bull. Set up for the outside Madeline Salazar. Attack cross court received by number 1 for Laredo. Set up for their outside number 12. Nice set up onto the net for the Panthers, and unable to keep control. Point Laredo. And Miss Carolina has been serving far too long. The Panthers need to break this serve here and get the ball back. Received by Madeline Salazar. Set up for the right side, Casey Ferris, and a nice attack right on the back line. Point Panthers. And on that note, we will do the front row to back row substitution, bringing in powerhouse Carrie Ann Graham on the front row and Addison Friesenhahn back to serve. Five to 5. Nice serve by Addison Friesenhahn. Set up for the right side attack, blocked back by the Panthers. Front wall, off the block, received by Grace Medley. Set up for the right side, off the net attack by Abby Beal. Cross court, but too far across, out of bounds. Point Laredo. They lead 5-6. Laredo lead. Substitution all around for Laredo. Number 2, Ashlet Figueroa into serve for Laredo. Out of bounds serve by the Longhorns. Point Panthers. Substitution and rotation, and Haley Bull into serve. Number 2. Score is 6-6 here in the fourth set. Serve received by number 1. Set up for their outside number 14. High attack received by Grace Medley. Set up for a gorgeous happy birthday. I know she loved that one, number 10. There are hugs and smiles and love all around. Every volleyball player on the planet dreams of an attack like that, and man, this short girl, that is something of my dreams. Beautiful. Happy birthday. by Carrie Ann Graham, and now we got them frazzled with a nice ace by Haley Bull. We need to ride this wave and keep it going. Looking alive, staying aggressive, and having fun while we're doing it. 8-6 lead for the Panthers. Beautiful serve off the libero. Free balled over by Laredo. Set up for their right side swing attack right inside the line again. Beautiful line attack with the swing approach by Carrie Ann Graham, and man, was that a fun series. On that note, Laredo's going to take a timeout, brought to you by 3D Landscaping.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
And we are back. Medina Valley Volleyball brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. And Laredo took a timeout looking to turn the flame down. We were a little bit on fire there for a little bit, getting into a groove that we all love to see here on the Panthers side. Hoping that we can keep that fire stoked and keep it alive. We're leading 9-6. Nice serve by Haley Bull, received by the libero. Set up for the right side. Attack by number 12 off the block. Nice save by Alana Smith. Free ball back over. Set up to the outside. Off the block from that attack, received by Grace Medley. Set up for the middle block. Trickled down the front of Laredo's blocker. Point Panthers. Starting to see some frustration showing on the Longhorns side, which is a welcome sight for the Panther fans. The Panther team leading 10-6. Serve receive, set up to the outside. Number 14 attack off the block, got someone under it. Set up for a back row attack by Haley Bull. Set up for the right side, tipped over, received by Haley Bull. Set up for a middle tip over, off the fingers of the blockers. Nice attempt at a save, but no joy. Point Panthers, and Haley Bull continues to serve, leading 11-6. Another nice serve, received by Laredo. Tight on the net, pushed over, and dug out and pushed straight back over by Grace Medley. A right side attack, but our looks like our block was a little loose again off the net and trickled down the front of our blockers. Points Laredo. And the Longhorns looking to get something started here if they can. Number 12 service received by Haley Bull. Set up to the outside. Carrie Ann Graham tips it over, and they push it back over, out of bounds. Point Panthers. Sadie Schweitzer in for the libero onto the front row, and Madeline Salzar back to serve, leading Panther lead 12-7. Set up for the outside, attack by number 8, off the block, kept alive, and free ball back over. Set up for the right side, pushed back over, and tipped over by Alana Smith. Set up for the outside, tip over off the block. Received, set up, pushed over by Alana Smith. Received by Laredo's libero. Set up for their outside, number 8 attack off the block, but nobody able to get under a point Laredo. 12-8, Panthers. Number 4, Andrea Fraga, for libero, back to serve for Laredo. Serve over received by Grace Medley. Attacked into the net by Haley Bull. Point Laredo. Short serve and a kill for Figueroa for Laredo, and on that, Panthers take a timeout, brought to you by Texan Bank.
Have you ever been in a car accident? Was your car taken to a body shop or maybe an impound yard? Perhaps a major repair that's too costly. Even if this happened 2 years ago, Lone Star Towing is interested in buying all junk, wrecked, and abandoned vehicles. The process of getting you paid and that vehicle out of there is quick and easy. Call Lone Star Towing today at 210-777-0585.
Thought I'd let you enjoy that timeout music for a couple minutes. Medina Valley Volleyball brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. Once again, served by Figueroa. Jump set to the outside, tip over by Sadie Schweitzer. Set up for the outside, number 8. Off the block, received by Grace Medley. Set up, tipped over by Carrie Ann Graham. Point Panthers. They called another lift on Laredo. And Maddie Bull into serve. Casey Ferris, number 16, in on the front row. Set up for a middle attack, and that was a nice attack. No block, no dig. Point Laredo. Panthers still have a lead, but it's starting to close the gap a little bit, leading 13-11. Gonna need to get it going here. Number 21, Lexi Medrano, back to serve. Set up for the outside attack by Sadie Schweitzer. Middle attack, off our block, down the front of our blockers, Point Laredo. 12-13, 13-12. .21 received by Maddie Bull. Set up for the outside. Attacked by Sadie Schweitzer. Block trickled over the net. Attacked by Sadie Schweitzer to the back row. Set up for the right side. Number 2. Attack out of bounds. No touch by the Panthers. Point Panthers. Alana Smith back to serve. Haley Bull comes out for number 4. Abby Beal. Panthers lead 14-12. Nice floater serve, received by the back row for Laredo. Set up for their outside, number 10. Roll shot, set up for the outside to Sadie Schweitzer. Attack out of bounds, no touch by Laredo. Point Laredo, 13-14. Number 1, Aisa Villarreal, back to serve. Serve, received by Madison Board, pushed over by Abby Beal. Set up off the net by the outside, number 12. Attack received by Grace Medley. Set up for the outside, Sadie Schweitzer. Attack, nice dig by number 12. Set up for number 12. Received by Grace Medley again. Set up for the right side attack, Abby Beal off of their block. Trickled down the front of their blockers for Laredo. Point Medina Valley, and Grace Medley back to serve. Panther lead 15-13. They serve, received by the libero, set up for the right side. Attack blocked back to Laredo's side, but kept alive. Set up for the right side again, tipped over, kept alive by Abby Beal. Nice attempt to keep it alive by Alana Smith, but took it outside the pylon, outside the antenna. Point Laredo, number 3, Carolina Sandell back to serve. 15-14, Panther lead by 1. Received by Madeline Salazar, set up for a tip over by Abby Beal on the net. Nice block coverage by Casey Ferris. And point Panthers. 16-14 lead. Addison Friesenhahn into serve. That serve is into the net for Addison. Point Laredo, 15-16. Number 2, Ashlet Figueroa back to serve. Received by Grace Medley. Set up for the right side off the net. Attacked by Abby Beal, but out of bounds. Point Laredo. 16-16. Getting a little frustration on the Panther side, and settle down and play Panther volleyball. Off the hands of number 8, Point Laredo. And on that note, Coach Graves is going to take a timeout, brought to you by Texan Bank.
Have you ever been in a car accident? Was your car taken to a body shop or maybe an impound yard? Perhaps a major repair that's too costly. Even if this happened 2 years ago, Lone Star Towing is interested in buying all junk, wrecked, and abandoned vehicles. The process of getting you paid and that vehicle out of there is quick and easy. Call Lone Star Towing today at 210-777-0585.
And we're back. Laredo just took a point. We hit Furrow hit into the net. Needing to settle down and get back to Panther volleyball. That's a good start off the hands of the blockers for a Panther point. Haley Bull into serve for Abby Beal. Last time Haley Bull was into serve, it got us some pretty good thing rolling, so maybe we can repeat that here. Nice serve received by number 1. Set up by the libero for the outside. Number 14 received by Grace Medley. Set up for a middle attack. Nice block and a beautiful save by our libero. Number 8 free balled over by number 1. Addison Friesenhahn. Attack received by Haley Bull. Set up for the outside. Madeline Salzar. Attack and nobody's home. Kill for Madeline Salzar. Point Panthers 18-18. Panthers looking to sneak away with a little bit of a lead here. Aggressive error-free volleyball. Let's go. Nice serve to the back line. Set up for their outside number 14. Attack off of our libero's shoulder. Point Laredo. Number 12, Amy Hanosa. Panthers trail by 1, 18-19. Set up for Carrie Ann Ferris. Set up for a happy birthday by Alana Smith. Point Panthers 19-19. Like to create a little cushion here. Let's go. Madeline Salzar serve. Floater serve out of bounds for the Panthers. Point Laredo. Libero, number 4, Andrea Fraga, back to serve. Laredo leads 19-20. Set up off the net, roll shot. Almost kept it alive, but hits the floor for Laredo. Point Panthers. Carry in out for Maddie Bull. Number 9 back to serve, and Addison Friesenhahn out for Casey Ferris onto the front row. 20-20 here in the 4th set. Panthers have to win this set to take it to the 5th set. Laredo wins this set. That'll be the end of it. Attack blocked back by the Panthers, but kept alive and pushed over. Beautiful save by Grace Medley. Set up for the outside. Sadie Schweitzer hits that one out of bounds, though. Point for Laredo. 21 to 20. 20 to 21. Laredo lead. Number 21, Lexi Medrano, back to serve. Something going on. Looks like maybe they're checking lineups. Official lineup check. I'm not sure if that was a coach requested lineup check or a okay, either way, Lexi Medrano ready to serve. Serve received by Madison Bullard, pushed straight over the net. Set up for a right side attack, off the block, off the fingers, and into the net for the Panthers. Point Laredo. Laredo leads 22 to 20. They're going to need to break this serve and get the ball back right here if they want to keep this game alive. Received by Maddie Bull, set up for the outside. Sadie Swatza blocked back by the Laredo with a beautiful attack on the outside line by Alana Smith. Man, was that ever pretty. And that is the luxury and benefit of the 5-1 rotation. And man, that was next level right there. Nice kill by Alana Smith. 21 to 22. Nice serve received. Set up for a middle. Tip over. Kept alive. And free ball over by Maddie Bull. But it looks like that might have been off the fingers of one of our players, counting for 4 hits. 21 to 23. Number 1, Aisa Villarreal. Back to serve. Received by Grace Medley. Set up, pushed over by Alana Smith. Pushed over by 21 for Laredo. Nobody's home. Potential match point, set point here by Laredo. Comes down to this right here. Received by number 9. Free balled over by number 8, Grace Medley. Up onto the net. Pushed back over by Casey Ferris. Set up for the outside. Off the block. Received by number 9. Pushed over the net. They're set up for their outside. Number 18. Kept alive by Madison Bullard. Kept alive by Alana Smith. Pushed over by Sadie Schweitzer. Pushed directly back over to number 9. Set up for Abby Beal. Pushed over for a nice tip. Hits the floor. Nice look, Abby Beal. Point Panthers. 22 to 24. 0 error situation. Grace Medley serving. Potential match point. Nice serve. Received by the libero. Set up for a middle attack and off the fingers of our blocker, and that is a ball game. Disappointing loss for the Panthers tonight, losing that one 3-1. Would have liked to take that one, to 5, but we'll be on to the next one coming to you next Tuesday. And with that, have a nice weekend and a safe weekend. Be safe driving home.